Food and Drug Administration has a message for soy and almond milk drinkers. What you're actually drinking isn't really milk.
There's a federal standard on the books that defines milk and plant-based products. Never used to be enforced, but then again, we didn't used to have so many types of milk on the shelf at the grocery store.
So what's in a name and what's in your glass, and is this really a big deal? Denver 7's Thomas Hoppo is milking both sides of the argument for tonight's 360.
Let's test this out. Can you tell the difference between this milk and that milk? You'd be surprised.
Tastes like regular milk.
Tastes like something I've had before.
Empty, sort of watered down.
Tastes like soy milk.
This is fabricated awesomeness.
Well, the Food and Drug Administration wants to make sure you understand the difference between milk from a cow and milk from plants. Here's where the argument started. Lactation. According to the definition, milk comes from mammals. So when it comes to almond milk, the FDA doesn't think it counts because almonds don't have nipples. See? No teats, no udders. The FDA, along with the National Milk Producers Federation, wants labels to change like they are in Canada. Instead of almond milk, they want it to be labeled almond beverage.
We've known almond and soy milk to be milk for decades now.
Jordan is the co-founder of Sun Milk in Boulder. It's milk from sunflower seeds, the only one. He says this could hurt business because people may not buy it just off of the label change.
This effort would lead to lost inventory assets and lost money and possibly taking a hit and losing jobs here in the local area. I highly doubt that they find that consumers are being deceived, and yeah, it is crying over spilt milk.
But some dairy farms say this decision just makes sense.
My definition is very traditional, that it's milk comes from a dairy, comes from a cow.
Katie Herman is the co-owner of Longmont Dairy. She's not against plant-based milk, but does think this decision was more for the consumers.
I think when you have greater transparency in your labeling, customers will trust your product more.
So what's next? Well, the FDA is making efforts to start monitoring this in the next year, allowing those companies to change labels. But does expect a lawsuit filed against their decision in the near future. Thomas Hoppo, Denver 7.
And we are always listening to you, Colorado. We've already heard from a few of you. Nikki tells us, gee, don't stop here. Might as well regulate milk of magnesia and milk bath products too. While William thinks some people have too much time on their hands. Let us know what you think. Email us at 360@thedenverchannel.com or post a comment on our Facebook page.